stuff. Like playing Divinity, goddammit.
By letting that child escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
On my way.
Still.
Very well. Moving ahead.
Try to get closer.
The wolf's fur bristles. He wants to jump, wants to bite. A low growl builds in his throat as his eyes track the movement of your tail. It's agitating him. His ears twitch as you speak, but his eyes don't shift from your tail. He sees you as a threat.
Only me.
Have to keep going. These boots have seen everything.
That's chest.
Keep your distance, darling. Simple.
Don't even look at the journal. They're just God knows how many quests. Yeah, 1 million quests.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Moving in.
Someone there?
At least things have stayed interesting. Can't slow down. Best be on my way.
The right to defend.
This call. Another step forward.
We're not here. There's one cave left that we can get out.
Find our master. Return to me then.
By
Tell me what you
Sylvanas,
find.
the forest father,
Only
we are granted balance.
Understand?
Shiny key. Carefully nudge the bear's flank.
Nos ab immenentibus al celebre o tuo.
squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
Study the creature's behavior.
You follow the squirrel's gaze to a pair of clumsy, ugly feet. Your own, on her territory. Looking around, her territory extends from one end of the grove to another.
Ten times easier with the skill checks. 10 times easier than what I remember.
She studies you for a moment before twitching her ears. Compromise. After a final squeak of warning, break the rules and there will be trouble. She scurries away.
Breathe deep and move.
Threatened by a squirrel, man.
If not over, then through.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met, and thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Calm down, please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
Lacerate. Additional slashing damage to burning targets. Create water. Who the fuck eats a pig's head, alright? I know you can eat pig's brain, but pig's head. First time I hear about it. You can eat pig's tongue, pig's brain, but not the entire head.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
Sylvanas, guide.
You just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
One day I'll catch a...
Take that back, right now.
This grove is kept by Sylvanas's faithful.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
We'll go with Pursue, although I should use Tiefling.
This isn't El Terrell, and I'm not responsible for every damn tiefling in the world!
Just be responsible for yourself then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Do they even welcome tieflings in Baldur's Gate?
More than most. A few strangers may stare, but they'll keep their daggers sheathed. I'll be warmly received. Besides, you are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramesses Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Balduria. Her story's not all of them good.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Just for the lore purpose, this is.
I'd die if I met Leroican reeking of this place.
And again.
I'll never get the smell out of my
Swing and swing and... Oh!
You know what they should do? They should put exclamation points on every NPC for those that have quests or are lore important, and for those that are not, because there's way too fucking many. That's the first thing they should do.
Run for it. I wonder if the gods are watching me.
Also, highlight everything that you can loot. Special button for that. So I don't do this with a mouse to see what I can loot and what not. It's extremely easy to miss stuff.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more. No helping it. We're exposed now.
My love, you 3 days, and you quit in the middle of your shift.
You sound like your father.
Well, it was his caravan.
I have something to ask.
If it ain't the fearless Goblin Slayer, half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody druid. They chased us, all the way from the ruins we were poking around in. Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Yeah, take a look at the contract.
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Where's the relic?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Stamped handbill.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
No bother. We're just daydreaming anyhow.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
I'll be seeking the warmth of the Elf Song Tavern.
I think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Dennis. You, me, and the Elf Song Tavern first thing when we arrive. If we see you there, we'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
That is all that's left, so we can get out.
I'll talk to the guard. How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave? We're exposed now.
Listen, I don't have anything in mind. They can make a boring story if they make a good challenge. Alright. Or if they fail in challenge, they need a good story. But to get both great story and a challenge, very few can do that. Very, very few.
Light on my feet.
Keep a blade close. A crooked touch.
Can't give up now. What's up for discussion?
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child.
That was ages ago.
If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Can you delay the ritual?
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
Why you don't get rid of her?
A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once. You're taking a risk for us. We'll see that you're rewarded. I'm still hoping Korga can be swayed from this madness. But if not, leaders need to make tough decisions. We do what we must. No word from the scouts yet?
No, sir. You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword.
Player's Guide to Baldur's Gate. Map of Eldar.
Eltergard. A lot of territory to cover before Baldur's Gate. And any cure found there.
Gnolls and goblins marked on the map. Travel won't be easy. On my way.
Motives.
Very well.
You get out. There is Kaga left.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough
Frankly,
to
I don't
poison their
care.
blades.
If not over, then through.
No, I don't use any mods. God forbid I use freaking mods on early access. It's gonna break the game entirely.
Feel like we're being watched.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough. One crisis after another.
Moving in. With haste. Breathe deep and move. What path lies before me? These boots have seen everything. It's time to press ahead.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Who cares about? The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
Examine the boar's corpse. Son of a god. Roll it again.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see two small puncture wounds.
You drank its blood.
And is it dead enough for you?
Intimidation, you know something about this, don't you? Will you fucking stop rolling like an idiot?
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
Out of 50 rolls so far, I only failed twice, which is great. It means you always succeed in those rolls. How do I highlight everything? I don't. The only way you can highlight specific dead bodies is with Alt. Okay. I don't know where you see I highlighted everything. I didn't. Just hold Alt, nothing else. But it doesn't highlight all. Scrapwood shield.
Don't waste a step. step forward. Never wanted the easy path. How much farther can I go? Need to find a way forward. Moving ahead. Best be on my way. Should mind my step. Can't slow down.
Divination cantrip. Guidance.
Necklace has a harper sigil. Why were they here?
That might be worth a look.
Crevice.
At the ready. Have to keep going. One day I'll catch a break.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag covered with spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Still breathing,
At
despite
the back of the crevice lies a bag covered with spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth. The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within.
Found spiders. No. Ooh. Get the fuck out. One and 2 rolls, man. God. Do not get upset with a game, guys. It's early access. Just don't get upset with it. Who knows what will change till the full release, okay? Like, the game can look and feel and play at least 50% different in a final release. Then I wish to speak about bugs, optimization, and everything else.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag covered with spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth. The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within.
I might get some luck. Of course I don't.
One by one, the spiders retreat to the rear of the crevice, lulled by your murmurs. You stash the bag. Something
Spider exec.
Just to grab something to eat. Be right back in 20 seconds.
Shall we try just to steal?
At the back of the crevice lies a bag covered with spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Listen. I see what you guys compare. But Larian accommodates bigger audience.
Covered with spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Which means they also target children to be able to play their game. Alright.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within.
That's why it's cartoonish. It fits better to Divinity than to Baldur's Gate, but whatever.
The spiders scatter, and you stash the bag.
During summer, I could eat like once a day. They had some salad in the evening and that's about it. Was drinking 5 liters of water daily. Now when winter came, I think I can eat like 15 times a day. Literally.
Another step forward. Swift as my feet.
I ate before I started the stream. That was 3 hours ago. Now I'm eating again.
With haste. Breathe deep and move. How much farther can I go? Best be on my way.
When I said kids, I don't say kids like kids. I say people that are 12 years and beyond, right? Not under. For me, they're kids. Because I got old.
Moving ahead.
You don't know how good this shit is that I'm eating right now. It's called Novopazarski Chevap in Somon. I ate 15 of those today. What's this?
People up ahead.
I don't know.
Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
This is the real name.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Block him out.
Useless. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna. New recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul. Mind him. He will... He...
Edwin! Ed!
Sounds
please.
like animosity through his, yeah.
The absolute.
I get it. I completely get it. How it sounds to you.
You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
That fellow had a tadpole in his head, and they consider him blessed? Chosen? What madness is this?
Where's Halcyon?
I don't know any druids. We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
Holy shit, they got Zinedine Zidane in the game.
You! Brenna, kill him!
You maniacs, what's wrong with you? Noise of the Absolute.
Tormentor.
Where the fuck are you? Are you crazy? What are you doing there?
Quick step. Just like old times. Silent as the
Ooh.
Unleash me.
Fire spray.
Got to keep fighting. Let's do this.
Oculus!
The Absolute. Same as that goblin, Sazza. Curious.
Looks like the Absolute's drawing all sorts to become followers. Impressive in a way.
The man is dead, but something shifts beneath his features. A glistening tadpole emerges, slithering up past a sightless eyeball.
Disgusting.
The same as the creature behind your eye.
Disgusting. Observe it.
It seems to curl upward in recognition.
It recognizes
then
us.
Shrinks back down, eager to escape.
Crush it.
One squeeze should do it, but you stop short. How could you think of harming something so beautiful, so pure? The tadpole plops to the ground. Now is your chance to stomp it into the dirt. But it's too precious, too sweet, isn't it? You raise your heel and crush the parasite into the ground. Intense regret washes over you, churning your stomach.
Speaking about it.
Alright, time to skulk about.
When do we level up? Never. The bridge? What bridge? This one. Yeah, we're gonna go.
Light on my feet.
You know the game pretty well, Pester. How many times you played earlier? Since I only played it once, and I forgot nearly all of it.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, gang?
Sure. In silence.
Yeah, it does look great.
Let's have a look. One day I'll catch a break.
Oh, god damn it. Who invented encumbrance? Ritual stuff. gonna play when the full game is out with some strength-based character as main so I can carry more. I'm gonna mix it out.
If not over, then through. Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
Disarm trap. Finally. I told you I don't pay that much attention to gear, because it's way too easy.
What path lies before me? Need to find a way forward. Don't waste a step. Have to keep going. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Should mind my step. Another pot from the oh, smells like rotten eggs. Moving in. At the ready.
I believe these graphics will be even better on a full release. It really looks amazing with the settings.
Very well.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Looking ahead. On my way.
You received damage from water. What? It's a way vampiric flesh. That's why you don't wanna cross. Yeah.
Never wanted the easy path.
Running water.
These boots have seen everything.
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I hope.
Not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
What PC I'll build? I don't know. Intel probably, we'll see. i9.
Light on my feet.
Don't know which one though. 3070 probably. I won't go for 3080. But I need to find those parts. 32 gigs of RAM.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Some good power supply.
In particular, the city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
One day I'll catch a break.
You must be eager to get back then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Never wanted the easy path.
Oh, I never had the AMD, you know. I don't know why. Last AMD I had was a long time ago. Last CPU I had from them was Pile Driver. The 8350. And it was good for its time. Peer at his collar.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch. He whines, but remains rooted by the corpse's side.
Let me see if I can speak with him.
Go on. If he doesn't wake, I'll find you.
Can we do it with a potion before all of this? We got a pet. We got a doggo. Nice. Does Amazon deliver it to my country? Yeah, but there is a huge tax when you do, so I usually deliver it to some other country where there is no tax, and then I contact some friend that's coming in my country to bring it back to me, and that's how it works. We don't like paying taxes here. They're way too fucking big. Butcher, hello.
Go on.
Come on, I saved after this. Do I got the... How many quick saves do I got? Loaded. I wanna speak with it though. See what it is. And that potion only have one to talk with animals. it was on this side.
Moving ahead.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
Let's see now.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go.
Peer at his collar.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
You're Scratch, aren't you? Come here, it's alright.
You know my name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I don't think he's gonna wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
What happened to your friend exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
Prove the man is dead, shouted his corpse.
That's enough!
Yeah, this moves. Holy shit! I'm good. You don't shout when the dog's older, even when he's dead. Shit. I don't have anything against narration. It saves me from reading aloud.
Do you have someone waiting for you
At the ready.
Gate, Astarion?
Don't care who the
A
narrator
sweetheart,
is.
perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
I told you to go.
You see a name etched into the leather.
You know, still, you should go. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. We were, and their smell.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnoll.
No, I won't leave him.
He doesn't wake up, follow my scent, I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you. Go on.
We should rest. I don't have short rests anymore.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Where were we?
useful. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Should mind my step. Don't waste the step.
So we can enter the cave. Concentration broken. What did you try to do? Cave locked.
These boots have seen everything. Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
An owlbear, I need to rest.
Can't slow down.
There are no penalties when you rest. Well,
I need a quick word.
I was watching you at the Grove Gate. You spilled enough goblin blood to fill the Chiontha. Where'd you learn moves like that?
I just wave my hands and hope for the best.
All that flash comes natural, does it? Well, careful you don't go sticking those hands where they're not invited. No telling what you might zap. You've got talent. If the blade must share his glory, better it be with a champ like you.
How did you become the blade of the frontiers?
Was a time I didn't amount to much. But then, a higher purpose called to me. Killed a few goblins, freed a few captives, and I was hooked. The only life I want is a hero's. Now, let's get some rest. I do my best goblin killing at sunup.
If not over, then through.
The sword post. Elturel, Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep. Where's the dog?
Have to keep going.
Shouldn't the dog be here? Not yet, I guess. Ah, shit. Maybe it's not available because it's early access.
How much farther can I go? Need to find a way forward. On my way. Very well.
Let's go in. There's an owlbear.
Forward.
Owlbear nest.
Best be on my way. Breathe deep and move. With haste. That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt. Light on my feet. At the ready.
There was some puzzle with this, I forgot. But I do remember there was a puzzle.
Saluna statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
Detect thoughts. Man, this weird bug with a tail.
That might be worth a look.
Prayer sheet.
Just an old prayer.
I'm ready.
You're a cleric, you should know.
Selûnite prayer. How useful.
A prayer to dear old Selûnite.
You know it all, come on.
This prayer bears the same symbol as the chest. I think it might just be the key.
Then you gotta pick it up because you're smart. The rest are morons.
Protective magic. Should have known.
I think I need to read it in front of the chest. What, the owlbear was hard for you? We're gonna see how it is now. I think I won every fight without reloading so far. I swear to God, I'm not even trying to, but there is no difficulty.
And there we go. Never knew prayer could be so practical.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible.
She hates Selûne.
This rubbish is an offering to Selûne. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
She's gonna disapprove this. We can't just abandon resources we might need. Be sensible.
Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins.
Bitch.
I've got a long road ahead.
A handcrafted pendant. Where has 50% plus hit points or less, they don't provoke opportunity. Get the fuck out. Like I'll ever provoke attacks of opportunity. Idol of Selûne. If it's real time, then it's fine, okay, with attacks of opportunity. But in turn-based, you got disengage, whatever.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. Into the shadows. Bother.
Unseen. Perfect.
I can't waste any more time.
Look at the owlbear.
Secrecy above all.
Just hurry this along.
Ready.
Should have worn better boots.
I need to concentrate.
I was trying to concentrate.
Nice and quiet now. On my way. Light on my feet.
Tormental!
Oh, let's get this over with.
Tormental!
What the flying fuck?
With ease.
Tormental!
Time for a little death. Stay low. Let's give someone some chance.
No choice but to keep going.
My faith protects me. Darkness cloak me.
Where do I go from here? Sometimes the only way out is through.
Tormental!
Swords meet sorcery.
Tormental!
I'm ready.
The cub looks from you to his dead mother. A single strike will end his suffering. You watch speechless as the cub begins to eat his mother.
At least the cub has a fighting chance now.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
What a fucked up world. Now, who said it was hard with the owlbear? We didn't get to play, but
let's move.
As you've seen,
Time to press
we
ahead.
never got to play.
Can't slow down.
Oblivious to your presence, the cub continues to gorge himself on his dead mother.
Another Another step forward.
The old father's embrace. Any undead that hits you receives radiant damage. Ugh.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Fourth floor. An owlbear egg.
An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune. Never wanted the easy path. I'll take that.
Are you bugged out? You are.
Need to find a way forward. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Why do you keep
What a day. Go.
Freak out from you. I wonder if you can speak to the Albert Cup.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Shit if I need to play like this now.
If not over, then through.
What's the point?
Moving in.
Sonics, when you want me to see what you write in chat, you need to type my name. You got lucky this time, I saw it. If you go with a harder difficulties, you're gonna take Shake It Off. If you go with easier difficulties, hard and below, you're gonna take Precise Strikes.
Have to keep going.
And of course, don't underestimate CMD feats. They're also really good.
Best be on my way.
Wonder if this will disappear if I reload. If you can, Shake It Off on everyone. As fast as you can.
Breathe deep and move.
Compliments earlier. We'd only just met.
Seize the day, I say. More now than ever.
Dog disappeared, but it's not in my camp.
Careful you don't pull a muscle in your haste.
One day I'll catch a break. Moving ahead.
That is a road.
haste.
But he really hates running water.
These boots have seen everything.
Full collector's
On my
key.
way. Oh, a key. I wonder what it opens.
Hold up! One more step and I'll put a bolt through your eye! No sudden movements or you're dead. You looking for me?
I got no idea who you are.
You just happened to stumble across me in the arse end of nowhere. Bullshit. Tell me what you're doing here. Now.
Hit point to the thing that means going to end badly for you.
If you bite as hard as you bark, we might get along. I might even have a job for you. I'm in a tight spot. I might not be able to get out of it alone.
If I help you, what's in it for me?
You'll get a friend who'll put a dent in the skull of anyone who pisses you off. I'm having a very bad day. All right. Come on over here. But fair warning, you might find this hard to believe. I'm a fugitive. I escaped the Hells, and the bastards who are holding me there are trying to take me back. Do you find this funny?
As she winces, agony shoots through you, as if your bodies shared the same wound. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies, as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood Wall. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
Stoker! What was that? You were inside my head.
You fought in a blood war?
Yeah, with distinction. Now tell me what you just did, before I make sure you can never do it again.
I didn't do it on purpose.
That's what I thought. There's something inside of you. I felt it. One of those God's damned worms from the ship. I didn't think anyone else had survived.
Where were you?
I boarded in Avernus. That ship was my way out.
Stowing away aboard a Mind Flayer Nautiloid. Pretty stupid.
If you'd seen as much of hell as I have, you'd rather have a Flayer's tentacles up your ass than stay. And I'll be going straight back if those imp fuckers catch me.
What makes it so important?
I was a prisoner, forced to fight in the Blood War. The eternal battle between bad and worse. Most souls in Avernus are just meat for the grinder, but not me. I held my own. More than. Turns out that I've got a knack for killing demons. And I enjoy it. And that made me a valuable asset. Devils don't like to lose their assets.
Hard to believe you're being a Slayer when you come deal with a few cultists.
Back in the Blood War, my commander gave me what I needed to get the job done. I have fire running through my veins. I don't work for her anymore, so I'm back to relying on muscle and steel. I'll be just fine.
Why don't you just run?
They're not the kind of people you can run from. I need them dead.
And they need you, dead, I'm in you.
You can try, but if you do cut me down, I'll see you in the hells one day and return the favor. Count on it.
To let up. Moving. Intended!
Time to kill.
Get that fuck out.
Light on my feet. Let me recite their demise.
Tormentor!
Yo.
Never a dull moment.
Can't afford to stay idle.
I already seen what happens when I played for the first time, if you accept her deal.
Alright, what now? Don't waste a step.
What if I reload, it will this fucking disappear above my head? I can't stand it.
What path lies before me? Wonder if the gods are watching me. At the ready.
Need any supplies? We've less mouths to feed since the gnolls jumped us.
How many did you lose?
2. Both stalwarts of Tyr, sworn to uphold justice.
You know, I got all mixed up. Neverwinter Nights, Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, Pathfinder, all of those deities. Now it's Tyr, Asmodeus, Saloon. And I got so freaking used to Pathfinder's deities, goddammit.
Luck had nothing to do with it. This is our calling, and Tyr is watching over us. Hope you can make good use of it.
Tyr is mostly used for paladins.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Cut it out. It's worse than gnolls out there. At ease, friend. The gnolls hit us hard, but this place is still safe. It's under Tyr's protection.
You servants of Tyr.
Yes, paladins in his service. Sworn to bring justice to those who need it. But there are many in need, and few of us. This was our 3rd battle in as many days. In truth, we could use some help.
What's going on?
A devil is terrorizing the refugees on these roads. Tyr sent us to hunt her. Kill the fiend for us, and we'll reward you well.
What am I looking for?
She has the form of a tiefling, with a single horn. But she's an infernal being, straight out of the 9 hells.
You recognize the description. The wounded tiefling you met by the river.
She slaughtered countless refugees. Yesterday she butchered an entire family. The mother had been pregnant.
It could be the work of a devil, but they mostly collect souls through cunning rather than carnage.
I've been called the devil before. Are you sure about this?
The fiend may have been a tiefling once, but she belongs to Avernus now.
I already killed him.
If that's true, this is the first glimmer of hope we've had for a long while. But I'll need proof. Bring me her head, and I'll give you my blade. It carries Tyr's blessing, and you will have earned it by carrying out his justice.
I don't have a head with me, what? Let me see if I do. But I don't.
Any sign of the tiefling fiend?
Fuck.
Very well.
But look, that blade, I mean, it's a great sword, I think. It's bloody great. Too bad no one can use it.
The corpse is covered in tattoos and scars.
Examine the glyphs and sigils marked in flesh. Holy shit and fuck my life. I don't know. Baldur's Gate 2, probably. From newer CRPGs, Wrath of the Righteous for sure. It's a tough choice, you know, because there's so many good ones. But if I had to pick one, it's Baldur's Gate 2.
Moving in.
It depends how you look at it. I played Baldur's Gate 2 on day 1. It was freaking phenomenal back then. And it still is now if you get used to it. Let's say we exclude Baldur's Gate 2, right?
The corpse is covered in tattoos and scars.
If I want to have a good laugh, I would pick Wasteland 3. If I want challenge, I would pick Breath of the Righteous. If I wanted mix of both, probably Divinity 2. That's about it. But bottom line is, if we exclude Baldur's Gate 2, I would pick Breath of the Righteous. In the state it currently is, it doesn't matter. It's not that there is no love for Planescape, but Planescape is story-based, okay? The entire Torment series is story-based. And once you see the story, replay value is low. Because everything is around the story, because it's probably the best written CRPG ever. But what will you do when you're done?
Infernal wards, marking her as a champion of Zariel. Some are inked onto her skin, others written in scars.
Oof. Fucking real! This never happened since I started, okay? This is the first time it happened. Alright. If I wanted to roll that bad again, it won't happen for the next 5 hours. Not a big deal. Now, considering what you asked me, like if I had to play the game for the first time, you asked for a CRPG and I told you it's Baldur's Gate 2, then if we exclude the obvious choice, then it's Breath of the Righteous. But there are many games I would like to play for the very first time, okay? Starting from Diablo 1 and Doom 1, if I never played them in my life, of course. Mass Effect 1 and 2. Dragon Age Origins, of course. Mask of the Betrayer. Hollow Knight. Dark Souls. Considering I never played any Souls-like in my life, then it's Dark Souls for sure. Not Demon Souls, not Dark Souls 2 or 3, Dark Souls 1. What got me also astounded when I was amazed by the run is Disco Elysium. It's such a brilliant game. Never seen anything similar to it. And everyone here in the chat, if you never played Disco Elysium, you should play it straight away. It's so fucking good, I don't have words for it. Disco is absolutely crazy. Crazy. One of a kind.
The corpse is covered in tattoos and scars.
Listen, Disco is... It's playing with your mind, man. It's literally playing with your mind. But you need to get into it. You need to read all of that. You need to listen every conversation. Okay, there's a lot of politics, a lot of moral decisions. Then the shit that can happen along the way. Alright? Just come on. For the first run, when you inspect the corpse, then the brawl in the end. Those descriptions, you know, for curios in a game. There's nothing similar to this. I don't know who fucking did it, who wrote it, but it's so freaking great. I don't have words for it.
Corpse is covered
I got
in
2 rounds of
tattoos
this
and scars. The head comes free.
And both runs were so fucking different. Not to mention this edition of Disco that got full voice acting. I don't know. There are so many games that I would like to play for the first time. Really a lot. And we are forgetting about Witcher franchise also. It's worth it. No matter if everyone hates CD Projekt Red now. It's still one of the best franchises ever created. Especially for the first run. Everyone forgot about Witcher because of the Cyberpunk fuck up.
One day I'll catch a break.
That CD Projekt Red literally shit themselves in their own mouth.
The corpse is covered in tattoos and scars.
They will go with Witcher 4, but it will never be as good as Witcher 3.